Hello. Please tell me if my mic is obnoxious or something like that. Hold on, let me get out of that. I don't need to be in studio mode when I'm not doing a transition. Okay, I gotta go into the game, press enter. Alright, gonna start a new one. With samurais. I don't even know what's gonna happen in this one. Completely blind. Grah, you got— oh no, I already messed up. Can't read that fast. Out loud, at least. The moon, notice who you should gaze upon the moon, for it'll be the last moon you'll ever see. See you in hell, evil something or other. Whoa. Grah. The warrior's swords gleam and strike in the— one has fallen, but who? Only the moon knows. Don't miss next week's exciting episode. The Dark Messenger returns. That rocked. Oh yeah, we were watching a TV show. See you in hell, evil magistrate. Whoa! Stop waving that broom around. Oh, Nick. I didn't know you were here. Of course I'm here. What was that surreal show you were watching? What? Nick, you mean you don't know the Steel Samurai? He's only the most popular TV hero for young people. Young? Like, how young? 10 years old? Then what the heck are you doing getting all excited? Hey, I'm only 17. That's 17. You see, I'm a teen. Not like you, Nick. Hey, don't talk to me like I'm your grandpa or something. I'm only 24 myself. Then watch it with me. He's really cool and it's really popular. When they asked grade school kids what they wanted to be, Steel Samurai was #1. I really worry about kids these days. Gramps. Well, the Steel Samurai is over. I guess it's time to close up the office. I guess. Wish we had some clients. A month has passed since my trial. Mia's murder was the talk of the town for some time. But no one paid any attention to the Wright & Co. law offices. How am I going to pay the rent this month? It'll be okay. I'm sure some big client is just around the corner. The Steel Samurai. I'm assuming it's the Steel Samurai. Alright, my bedroom. Bring. I don't have to make the noise the phone makes. It makes it for me. Beep. Hello, this is Phoenix. Nick! Maya, what? It's still early. It's the Steel Samurai. The Steel Samurai got arrested! Huh? You mean the guy on that show? Yes! They're saying that the Steel Samurai killed a villain. Isn't that what he's supposed to do? No, Phoenix. He literally killed him. Yeah, on TV. Yeah, on TV. No, I mean he actually did it in real life. He skewered a villain with his samurai spear. I have absolutely no idea what you're talking about. Just come to the office, quick, please, Nick. Beep. Maya's here, watching television. Now for the morning news. The actor Will Powers was arrested yesterday. Powers plays the lead role in the popular kids show, The Steel Samurai Warrior of Neo-Old Tokyo. He was arrested on suspicion of murder. The victim was Jack Hammer, who plays the villain known as the Evil Magistrate. His body was found still inside the Evil Magistrate costume. The samurai spear was also found stuck through the body. Police believe this was the murder weapon and are investigating further. This has to be a joke. No, it's a nightmare. The Steel Samurai is over. The world is over. Beep. Yes, Wright & Co. law offices. This is the Steel Samurai. What? Nick! It's the Steel Samurai! It's so obvious what's going to happen next. What? Yes, of course. We'll be right there. Beep. Let's go, Nick. Go where? They have the Steel Samurai down in detention. So what? So I've decided this will be our first case. Let's examine. For no reason. There's like nothing going to be here, but I just want to look at things. It's a nice day outside. The hotel across the way is always full these days. Yes, the hotel in which the bellboy wrote an affidavit. Is that what it's called nowadays? There's the bellboy heavily cleaning the room. Mia's favorite potted plant. Maya has been watering it so much lately it looks a little swollen. She's either trying to make it grow or she's perfecting her water torture technique. Let's look at this lamp, or this photo. Old photo, and I realize the post doesn't actually say the title of the movie. Oh no. There's a horrendous amount of legal bucks here. Scarier still is the thought that I have to read all of these now. Mia's desk. Actually, it's my desk now. Sitting here always makes me feel like a professional. I don't think there's anything else I can examine. So let's go back. And let's, talk. Yeah, like, what to do. Well, what should we do? What should we do? How can you just sit there like that? We have to get down to the detention center and meet the Steel Samurai. Does she want to investigate this case? Or just do some sightseeing, I wonder. My money's on sightseeing. Any ideas? We don't have enough information to make a case yet. Just admit it. You don't have a clue what happened. No, we just don't have enough information. Badge. What about this? You like showing that off, don't you, Nick? My poor, poor ego. Alright, let's go to the detention center. Okay. Hello. What's wrong, Maya? It's him, in the flesh. Is that guy really him? What do you mean, that guy? Of course it's him. Will Powers, our client, that's him. Maybe I shouldn't be saying this, but he definitely did it. Murder, at least once, maybe twice. Oh no. Whoa, 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 what are you saying? Yes? Something wrong? No, no. This is getting off to a great start. I know. You're disappointed, aren't you? Disappointed? Oh no, oh no. No, it's okay. This is the real me. When I got the part of the Steel Samurai with that mask, I decided I would never show my face in public until the job was over. It's the kids, you know. I didn't want to wreck their dreams. Oh. I guess it didn't matter. So much for dreams. I wonder what they think of the Steel Samurai now. Sniff. Wah. Nick. What? He's a good guy. I mean, he's good. Yeah. He didn't do it. Hold on, let me just look at this guy. The guard monitors the visitor's room. He seems frozen in awe of Will Powers. Can I examine anything else, like the lamps? Smile for the camera. Okay, that one is always the same. Alright, let's talk. What happened? Maybe you could start by telling us what happened. Yes, of course. It seemed like it was only yesterday. Actually, it was only yesterday. The cast had come down to Global Studios for a run-through. We went through a few action sequences at 10 that morning. There was a rehearsal scheduled for 5 in the afternoon. But when 5 came around, and the staff gathered at the studio, the evil magistrate was found lying in a crumpled heap near the set, not the seat. They took off his mask, and discovered that it was Jack Hammer, dead. He had been expertly skewered with the samurai spear. The samurai spear? Yes, it's a long spear that the steel samurai uses as a weapon. Please tell me about this steel samurai. Maybe you could explain to me just what the steel samurai is. Nick, how could you say such a thing? I'm sorry, sir. I apologize for my partner. He's new to this and a bit out of touch with the world. Hey, who's new to this? No, it's alright, really. The Steel Samurai is the lead character in a popular kids show. He walks the streets of Neo-Old Tokyo, fighting battle after battle against the evil magistrate and his minions. Of course, he never really defeats the evil magistrate. Although, I guess he did defeat him this time. Sniff. Wah! I see. Neo-Old Tokyo? Who comes up with these names? Power's alibi. Now, where were you on the day of the murder? Well, that morning I came to the studios at 9. We worked through some action scenes until noon. Rehearsal was to begin at 5, but I was a little tired. So after lunch I took a nap in my dressing room. When I woke up, it was after 5. I was late for the rehearsal. I hurried to the studio and found everyone was looking shocked. They arrested me on the spot and brought me here. So he was sleeping the entire afternoon of the murder? Some action hero. What will the kids think? Sniff. I think I should probably check out the scene of the murder. Right. Global Studios. I'll draw you a map. Wow, Nick. Let's go. I'm willing to bet $10 she asks for autographs. Present you my badge. Here. I see. Let me guess, this guy wasn't the top student in improv class. Let's go to the studio. Wow, so this is where they make the Steel Samurai show. Awesome, aren't you excited? Hey, you there! You want in? You gotta go through me. Oh, so sorry. We're, lawyers. Yeah, I'm the lawyer. Oh yeah? Well, that's great. I'm security. And it's my job to make sure that gawkers like you stay out. Gawkers? Gawkers, sightseers, tourists. I know the type. You heard about the incident and you came to snoop around. Well, what? Will you stop talking? Nick? Will I grow up to be like her? Please say no. I don't know. It's possible. You're supposed to say no. Hey! Listen when you're being spoken to. Youths today. I will examine this truck. Looks like a studio van. They probably use this to carry around film equipment. I will examine the fence. The main entrance to the studio. There was a big scene here yesterday with onlookers pressing up against the gate. An overhead map of the studios. Right from here is the employee area. To the left are the actual film studios. The computer that runs the studio security cameras. Hey, no touching! The security guard station. That security lady must like junk food. There's a mountain of it on her desk in there. I can see the computer that runs the security cameras. Alright, I don't think there's anything else. Alright, let's talk to you. The studios. So, what do you do here at the studios? At Global Studios, we make children's dreams come true. In fact, in my younger days... No, you were a star? Only a little twinkle between the stars here, I'm afraid, dearie. Wow. This place has really gone downhill, you know. But 10 years ago, now that was a studio of dreams. Hammer was a big star back then too. He was... Hammer? The victim, dummy. The evil magistrate. He's been reduced to playing villains now. Not exactly the best material to work with. Will Powers. Can you tell me about Mr. Will Powers? He's not a bad kid, but don't be fooled by his mask. You wouldn't want him on the silver screen without it, believe me. Little old ladies watching would lose their lunch. That's probably why he thought that the Steel Samurai was his big chance. No one thought he was capable of doing what he did to poor Jack Hammer. We don't know for certain that Will Powers is guilty. Powers? Of course he's guilty. How do I know? I know everything. That's my job. Alright, tell me about Mr. Hammer. What kind of person was Jack Hammer? Jack Hammer. I just realized that. What kind of person? Oh, if you only knew. Jack Hammer will live on in many hearts as the ultimate action hero. He was simply dashing to the Dynamite Samurai series. Should I have heard of that? But there was an accident during filming 5 years ago. He got an unlucky break after that. Reduced to playing the villain on a children's program. What's more, I heard they were paying him peanuts. enough to make you cry. Reasons for suspicion? Why are you so certain Mr. Powers is the killer? I was standing right here yesterday, I was here from 1 in the afternoon to 5, when they found the lobby. When they found the body, not the lobby, what am I... Now the studio where the murder took place is to the left here. So if you want to go to the studio, you have to pass by me. Only one person went by here between 1 and 2:30 when the murder took place. And that person was Mr. Powers? Yes, I saw him. But Mr. Powers says he was sleeping in his dressing room. Oh, I'm sure he would say that. He's no fool. But he was the only one that walked by. He's the killer. You can bet your biscuits on it. Isn't it about time for you to be heading home? There's nothing to see here, move along. Actually, we're here at Mr. Powers' request. I thought you were suspicious looking. Show me a letter of request. And maybe I'll just let you in. This lady here thinks she owns this place, obviously. I don't have a letter, so I have to go back. Just present her the badge. I don't think she's gonna say anything about that. Hello, how was the studio? They all think I did it, don't they? No, not at all. Isn't that right, Nick? Right, not at all. At worst, you're a suspect. Sniff. About the security guard at the main gate to the studio. Oh, the security lady? She's terrible. She called me suspicious looking. Yes, actually, she said the same thing to me before. Take off that mask, were her words, I believe. She sucks up to all the bigwigs at the studio. But let her see you stumble once and she'll never let up on you. Grr, she's got some nerve. Do you think you could write up a letter formally requesting my representation? Sorry, I'm not good with looking at really long words. If you couldn't tell by the last case I did. Of course. Powers request added to the court record. I just hope this will get me past that security lady. Tell me... he's just gonna tell me he was sleeping, wasn't he? Wait, no, I got some stuff, so tell me more. Mr. Powers, you aren't hiding anything from me, are you? What? No, I'd never do that. Earlier you said that you were sleeping in your dressing room after lunch. Yes, like a baby. But the security lady says she saw you that day. She says she saw you heading towards the scene of the crime. What? That's not possible. I really don't know what to say. I was sleeping, I promise. Mr. Powers, if you want me to help you, you have to tell me the truth. I'm new to this lawyer business, and I need every advantage I can get. I know. I'm sorry, Sniff. But I swear to you on my mama's grave, I was sleeping. Maybe the security lady only thought she saw me. What did she see? He doesn't seem to be lying. I present this. Ma'am, have a look at this. It's a letter of request from Mr. Powers. Yes, I recognize the bold, childish scrawl. Powers request given to the security lady. To think he would entrust his fate to youths of such unreliable appearance. Really? Really? Anyway, you may pass. But only left from here toward the studios. No going to the right, that's the employee area. No one allowed inside, pal, were my instructions. The good detective told me himself. Let me guess, it's Gumshoe? Hey, Nick! Huh? There were maps in the security guard station. Hey, not bad. Interesting. Those are 50 cents apiece, thank you. Well, time to go, Nick. 50 cents! Guide map of Global Studios added to the court record. Yeah, I'll just run away. Outside Studio 1. October 16th, Studio 1 entrance. Oh, hi, Gumshoe. Hey. I heard a bird. Aren't you that murderer from the other day? Why does he always want to call me that murderer? Ah! It's that confused detective. Oh, he's calling Maya that murderer now. Because she was accused. Wait, no. I was accused too. We're both that murderer then. Hey pal, you know Prosecutor Edgeworth is all upset, and it's your fault. I saw him sipping tea and staring gloomily out the window. So? Hey, if he's depressed, it's all your fault for doing sloppy detective work. Detective? I think you hurt his feelings. Oh no, I'm sorry. Well, I think his feelings are easily hurt. You're right, pal. It's all my fault. I can blame other people all I want, but I know the truth in my heart. Hey, don't take it so hard. There's always the next case. Yeah, I suppose you're right. Hey, what exactly are you two doing here? Well, we're on this case too, pal. Huh? Hey, you can't just go around saying pal like that. That's my endearing character trait. I'd say he's a character, alright. Examine security camera. Hey, there's a camera here. That's the security camera. It takes photos of people going to the studio. All you have to do is look at the data, and you can see who went where. There's a number plate on the camera, ST1307. That must be the camera ID number. There's a big welcome sign above the path. Yeah, apparently the studio's fallen on tough times. They've started letting people in on days they aren't filming. They make a bit of extra money by charging for admission. Huh? You sure know a lot about this place, detective. You know, you could always quit being a detective and work here. Yeah, and what perfect timing with the studio mascot down for the count. Huh? Just what's that supposed to mean, pal? The entrance to Studio 1. This is the studio where they found Jack Hammer's body. Let's go in and check it out, Nick. Hey, it's locked. Looks like you need a key card, a card key to get in. It makes sense that they would want to keep the non-employees out. Where did his head go? The studio mascot. I guess it's a monkey of some kind. But what kind of monkey has a nose like that? He's holding a sign in his hand. Right to Studio 1, left to Studio 2. What's up with that thing? It looks kind of busted. Oh, the wind was pretty strong yesterday, and the head broke off. Terrible design. It took that tree down with it, too. Can I examine this chair? I can. I'm a little bushed. Maybe I'll take a short rest here. Hey, good idea, pal. Detective, aren't you on the case? Well, yeah, but... Hey, us detectives got tired of standing around too, pal. Detective Gumshoe, what's down that path to the left? It looks like a tree fell down over the path. Oh yeah, that way's kind of dangerous. You should stay out, pal. There's nothing down there anyway. That's where the Studio 2 used to be, they tell me. They don't use it now, though. Is there anything else I can examine? I'm guessing not. Let's talk. The investigation. So how's your investigation going, detective? Well, it's... Hey! I can't tell you that, pal! Nick! Maybe you need to be a little more indirect with your questions. Right. So, detective, mind if I take a look at what you got? What I got? The autopsy report. The latest version, if you please. Yeah. Make sure you give me the one that Edgeworth made sure he updated. Right. Sorry about what happened last time, pal. Yeah, he gave me an autopsy report, and then Edgeworth was like, alright, I'm gonna do a second autopsy report. Really unsuspicious. Nothing wrong with that? Alright, time of death, 10:15 at 2:30 p.m. Cause: pierced through the chest by a spear. That's pretty bad. Reason for arrest. Why was Mr. Powers arrested? Obviously because the security guard told them that he did it. Simple, pal. The murder took place right over there in Studio 1. Now, the victim entered Studio 1 at approximately 1 p.m. At that time, there was no one other than the victim in the studio. According to the autopsy report, the time of death was 2:30 p.m. Only one person went to the studio between 1 and 2:30. And that person was none other than Will Powers. No one else, pal. If you think I'm lying, ask the security lady at the main gate. Nick, if that's true, anyone would think that Powers did it with that kind of evidence. Thanks for cheering me up. The security lady. About the security lady. Oh, that sweet old lady? What a charmer. Huh? Are we talking about the same person? When I showed her my badge, she gave me a donut and some coffee. Remember what Powers said. She's a sucker for authority. Yes, that is true. They keep saying power, they saw powers, but they're not being very specific about did they see powers or did they see the Steel Samurai. She even gave me a piece of valuable evidence. What? Decisive evidence. What kind of evidence? Well, that, photo. The photo of the Steel See? See? It's the Steel Samurai, not Powers. Photo of the Steel Samurai heading towards the scene of the crime. What? Who took that? See the camera up on that gate, pal? The gate? You mean the one with the welcome sign? Yeah. Whenever someone walks by, that camera automatically snaps a photo of them. Oh no! Nick, he has evidence. We're finished. Funny, for someone with hard proof, he doesn't look too happy. What's wrong, pal? You seem down. Don't look so happy when you say that. Oh ha ha ha. We'd like to ask the employees here some questions. Sure thing, pal. Go wherever you like. Of course, you're not going to find any clues I haven't already found. Ha ha ha. I'm glad someone around here seems to be enjoying themselves. Nick, let's go. We've got a free pass to the place. Now, we've got a free pass to the place. Now's our chance to check things out. What can I present you my badge? No, I'm not gonna do that. Studio main gate. Nick, look! That security lady is in the guard station stuffing her face with donuts. I guess all cops like their donuts. Yeah, and they're soft enough she doesn't need teeth to chew them. Hey, you! Well, are you satisfied? Powers is guilty yet? Irk. She has to make my life harder by giving that photo to Detective Gumshoe. Photographic proof. Why didn't you tell us about the security photo, ma'am? Oh, that? I just thought it would be more thrilling to talk with the detective himself. These things are important, you know. Oh, just to the left from here is the gate with the camera that took that photo. It's my job to check the photos every day, you see. Reason for suspicion? This guard station is in a central position. No matter where you go here, you pass by my station first. Now poor Hammer, he went to the studio just before 1. The murder happened right around 2:30, see? The only one I see go through here between 1 and 2:30 was Powers himself. No, you saw the Steel Samurai. The security camera got a good look at him, too. He's not the one... If he's not the one... What... If he's not the one what did it... You mean who did it? I don't know who is. Maybe it was you. I don't think so. Yeah, ha ha ha. Good one, Sonny. She thinks I was joking. Oh no. The static? Hold on. Is that better? Hold on. Is it better now? Hold on. How about now? I don't know how to fix it if that doesn't fix it. Yeah, it's either because my cord is tangled for my mic, or I don't know, my headphone cord is touching it, I don't know. I just untangled it a bit more. Was the victim Mr. Hammer a popular actor? Oh, he was the biggest star in the studio. Was? Past tense? Oh yes, he was great as the bearded samurai. How many samurais are there? That too, yes. He shone the brightest back in the day. Making a star like him play the evil magistrate is a disgrace, I tell you. Hammer took it pretty hard. And who can blame him? Also, hold on. That's better. Hammer took it pretty hard, and who can blame him? Automatic camera. About the security camera. Oh yes, the camera. It's automatic. I can tell when someone walks through that gate, you see? Why'd I say you see? Just see. Then it snaps a photo. Apparently, it records the time when it takes a picture too. But I don't bother myself with those details. I just view all the photos on the computer over in the security guard station. I check them every day before going home, I do. I don't know, present this. What's that? You're giving that to me? Absolutely not. Employee area. Nick, this is where they do all the behind-the-scenes stuff. Hey, look! There's Power's dressing room. No one's here this soon after the murder, I guess. Let's take a look around. It's eerie that there's no music playing. There's a sign by the dressing room door. Will Powers, it must be neat to be the star and have your own room like this. A window into the dressing room. The glass is frosted, so I can't see inside. The door to the dressing room, it's not locked. Hey Nick, let's take a look inside. Maybe we can find something as a souvenir? What do you mean, find? You never know. There might be something like the samurai spear. That's the murder weapon. We don't need a spear. And that's the murder weapon, for crying out loud. Let's see, cola, candy, chips, gum. Huh? It's so normal. I was expecting some cool themed snacks or something popcorn at least. Wait, look! Samurai soda! Nick, try this! Ladies first. That must be the storage room. That's where they keep all the film equipment. Wow, Nick, you must know a lot about the industry. What else would they keep in a film studio? The remains of yesterday's lunch are scattered around. Everyone was probably too shocked to clean up. There's a T-bone on one of these plates, minus the steak. T-bone steak. That would have hit the spot. No, instead we'll get you burgers for the third time. You just had, yeah, you just had a burger. What's with Maya and burgers? Yeah, but I have a second stomach just for steaks. What? I don't think there's anything else. This thing, I want to examine it, but I can't. Dressing room. October 16th. Global Studio Dressing Room. Power's dressing room. So this is where he was sleeping. Or at least, this is where he claims he was sleeping. No one actually saw him taking a nap here, or did they? Right, and there's a picture of him near the crime scene. I hope he's telling the truth for his sake. Examine this weird face. There's a vast array of cosmetics here. Oh. This is the wig he used in Samurai Boogie Woogie. Nick, try this on. No. And how can you tell the name of the show just by looking at a wig? I kinda like samurai movies. Kinda? They always have mirrors like this in dressing rooms. I see my hair is still nice and spiky, just how I like it. There's some regular suits in among the costumes here. Those must be his own clothes. It'd be fun to wear one of the costumes. I'd say you were already wearing one myself. It's locked. Looks like he doesn't open his window much. I guess it's kind of dusty outside. Looks like someone was sleeping here. Maybe Powers did take a nap yesterday. There's a bunch of snacks on the table. They must give these to the employees. Some tea and cookies. Nick, I'm hungry. You just had a burger. Yeah, but I have a separate stomach for sweets. How many stomachs do you have, Maya? How many stomachs does this girl have? What's this suspicious bag? This must be Power's bag. Hey, don't open that. Look! You just called Maya a cow. I'm sure she does not appreciate that. An employee card key. That must be Powers. It says Studio 1. Let's take it, Nick. Borrow it. You mean borrow. Yeah, Marissa borrows spells all the time. Card key added to the court record. Wait, no. The entrance to Studio 1. This is the studio where they found Jack Hammer's body. Let's go in and check it out, Nick. I wonder if this card key we borrowed from the dressing room will work. Beep. It opened. Alright, we're in. She's way too happy for someone visiting a crime scene. What is it? You're real quiet all of a sudden. Doesn't it give you the shivers, Nick? That white tape. It's so real. Well, the evil magistrate did die here. And the steel samurai killed him. The murder weapon was the samurai spear. Sounds pretty real to me. They outlined where Jack Hammer's body lay with tape. His body was found still inside the evil magistrate costume. I guess that's why the head part looks like a helmet. Funny, I expected a spear stabbing would have had at least a few bloodstains. I guess the costume must have absorbed most of it. Hey look, that's the chair the director sits in. I've always wanted to sit in one of these. Hey Nick, take a look at that. It's one of those black and white boards they clap at the start of filming. And look, a megaphone. A real live megaphone. Ready, Nick? Action! This girl is more troubled than I thought. What's this? That's for reflecting light. They call it a reflecting screen, or something like that. Please get off my screen! Pop up. The assistant holds it during filming. Huh? What? Where's your enthusiasm for all things entertainment? Well, lighting is fine, but I'd want to be the director or maybe the steel samurai. I think she's being serious. Look, a ladder! That's a step ladder. So, what's the difference? You need to stop judging things based on narrow-minded cultural assumptions, Nick. Right. Sorry. This girl is out there. Wow, look at that camera. That must cost a ton. Yeah, so don't touch it. Whoa, it's heavier than I thought. Stop. Hey you, no touching that. Sorry, my partner is kind of, you know. You know? No, I don't know. Who are you? Who, me? I'm an assistant here. I help with props and stuff, moving them around, ordering new ones, etc. I bet she was the one. No. We're lawyers representing Mr. Will Powers. Oh, you're WP's people? WP? Oh, Will Powers. WP, I get it. I don't envy you guys one bit, but do what you can for WP, okay? He'd never hurt a fly. He has to be innocent. Don't worry, leave it to us. Day of the crime. Could you tell me anything about the day of the murder? Yes, it was in the studio. Yes, I was in the studio the whole day. I was the only assistant on staff that day, you see. Only one assistant? Yes, well, the studios isn't doing so well right now. And yesterday was only rehearsal for our action sequences. Oh, I see. In the morning, we went through the action sequences in the employee area. WP and Hammer were there along with everyone else. The employee area, that's where Power's dressing room is, right? Yes, that's the place. After eating lunch there, Mr. Hammer went to Studio 1. When I saw WP go into his dressing room, but I didn't see either of them after that. Did you know that Mr. Powers was sleeping in his room? No, I wouldn't go in there unless I had some urgent message for him. I mean, it's his private. What kind of girl do you think I am? What kind? No, I'm sure you're a fine girl. Sorry. So much for getting a confirmation of Power's alibi. What do we do, Nick? We haven't found anything. If WP was the only one who came to the studio, then he has to be the killer. They even have a photograph. Sorry, I know you're busy. Not really. Actually, there's been something bothering me. Aha! That's what I'm talking about. A clue. A lead. Well, I don't know about that. But that day, just after noon, I sensed someone was here. You sensed? Yes, several times. Some other studio employees, maybe? No, I don't think so. The only thing we had scheduled for an action scene run-through was an action scene run-through. I was the only assistant here that day. I have a feeling it was someone from outside. Really? Wait, if someone had come in here, wouldn't that security lady have noticed them? Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry, I don't have any better information than that. No thanks. No thanks. Sorry, I read it too quickly. That helps us a lot. Anything helps. Let's go put that security lady on the spot. sensing someone. So you sensed that someone other than the regular film crew was on the studio? Yes, I think. I think doesn't cut it. In a witness testimony. Nick, what about that security lady? If someone else came into the studio, she must have seen them. Can I give her my keycard? Any thoughts about this? Sorry, I don't really want to talk too much about what happened just yet. Okay, so we're gonna go talk to the security guard. What? You're still here? Really? You look as though you've seen a ghost. What? I saw that suspicious look on your face. I wanted to ask you again about yesterday. You came here at 1, correct? And the estimated time of Hammer's death was 2:30. Are you sure that Powers was the only one to go through here between those times? Sure as it can be. But we have a witness who thinks there was someone from outside here that day. What? Are you absolutely sure you were here watching the whole time? Ma'am? Who was it? Who told you that? Who dares question me? Eek. Alright, you better tell me, and tell me quick, you spiky-haired cretin. Someone's been complaining about the work I do, eh? We're just talking to the assistant in Studio 1. Don't tell her. Her? She's not even a full-time employee. All you youngins are oh, here we go again. She left. Well, Nick? This is our chance to do what we can without her looking over our shoulders. The computer that runs the studio security cameras. Nick! Maybe we can see that photo of Powers with this computer. Yeah, maybe. Should I try the computer? Yeah, try it. Okay, let's give it a try. You know how to work these things, Nick. Looks like I just have to enter a few numbers. Let's see, first I need the date of the number. Looks like the camera turned on at 1 PM that day. 1. That was when the security lady arrived at the guard station. Please enter the number of the security camera. Was it this one? I think it was this one. There, entered. Hey, it printed out the data for that day. Let's see what we've got. Huh? How is this a picture of Will Powers? Well, he is the one who always wears that suit. I guess that's why the security lady thought it was him. I don't imagine the detective was very happy with this photo as evidence. Something printed on the back? Huh? October 15th, 2 PM. Photo 2. What does that mean? Maybe there's more photo data from that day. Nope, that's the only one in the computer. Suspicious. Powers? Question mark? Photo added to the court record. Hey Nick! Can't we use this photo as evidence for the trial? Yeah. We'll put that security lady in her place with this. Right. We'll put her in her place. Yeah, that's what I said, anyway. Let's show her this photo and see what she says. Wait, let's not. Why not? It's never a good idea to reveal your hand to the enemy too soon. Nick, you're craftier than I gave you credit for. Why, you could be the next evil magistrate. No, he died. I don't want to be the next evil magistrate. Hey, why do I have to be the villain? Relax, it was just a joke. So, are we done for today? I think this photo is what we needed for the trial. Still, I'd be better if we had some idea who the real killer was. Maybe it really is that security lady? Oh, okay, Dodeka. Well, I gotta sleep too. So you'll only be missing, open hexagon. Hold on, I gotta get out of here first. Alright, thank you for watching. If you are watching the recording, well actually if you're watching the VOD will still see this, but if you're watching the recording, no, you won't actually see this. Thank you for watching, goodbye.